Hello students, today we will learn about thread. So let me this chapter is already given as PDF form beforehand. So I am uploading this one in now in YouTube since my G drive is almost full. So now first of all, what is this thread? First beforehand, this is supported mainly by Java. So now let me first understand about multitasking. So what do you know about multitasking? We know about multitasking. Multitasking means to do several works at a time, at the same time, and in order to keep the CPU busy. So now multitasking as an example we can think about such as while we are doing the program in Java. First of all, we are writing them in a notepad. Our process is running at that time also, and again our CMD prompt we are opening, and from that we are compiling the Java program. So that one is a CMD is another process. So two processes are running at the same time. Similarly, as in mobile also we can able to do two tasks at the same time, such as playing the games and then switch it, keep it down, and again seeing WhatsApp messages and all those things. So they here also multitasking is going on. So this multitasking can be done with the help of the process, and also with the help of threading we can also do this process, where the same process, within a same process, several tasks has been done by several threads. So now let me have a view of the next slide. So here what we are seeing here, that this one is a multiple tasking. That means a process based is present, another one is thread based is present. So multiple tasking, I think you have able to understand that when a program is in execution is called a process, and several program running concurrently. So that one is the multitasking. When several programs are running concurrently, at that time process are going on, such as I have mentioned before, that CMD or text editor. In text editor we cannot able to insert, in notepad we cannot able to insert a picture also, only the images can be inserted. But if we think about Word, what happens there? In Word it occurs that we can able to insert the pictures also, we can insert whatever, we can insert cliparts also, we can word art also, different types of things we can insert. Along with that, the text is also present there. But what I am here is given an example of the Word. Also another thing we can say about that thing, such as a process we can think about this process as process mainly as a single student. Each of the student of this class are a process, we can say each process are there. So if continuously 10 people are talking, then this process means are doing multiple tasking, or single many processes are listening to the class. So that means multiple process are doing the same thing, but they are doing it in a separate manner. But if only a single person think that any one of the student is also listening to it, but he is thinking about something else, such as what about the next class, I have to go to the lab class, I have not written the lab copy, I have to complete it, and all those things. So all time this different thinking has come into our mind. So that one is called that one has been done by a single people. At the same time we are thinking lot of things. So these are the thing which is has been done by a single process. That means different threads of thinking are going on in his mind. Okay, so this one is a multitasking example. Let me see some more difference about them. So more difference about process and this one is that, as I have said, that if each students are different process, then their address space are also different. We are in my address is also different. I am standing here, or I am speaking to, I am in my home and speaking along my in my means I am creating this PPT. My address space is different, and students places are also different, they are in their home. Okay, so these processes have different address space, and in for creating a process we have, it is much more expensive. So inter process communication, Inter-process communication is expensive, whereas in the process the same address space, they are belong to the same address space. Means while people are seeing this one video, they are thinking about something else. What is the need of doing this study in this lockdown period? Okay, so what is the need of that doing? These teachers are teaching us in this lockdown period. What is the need of this one? But this thinking they are thinking, and I am thinking that student will some of the students will only listen to this one. So some creating this one, but in the back of mind something is running there also. So that one is the thread, but that address space remains the same. Means I am only the people who is thinking both the things. And inter-thread is inexpensive. Inter-thread communication is inexpensive. This is because while we are talking with ourselves, the thinking this inter-thread communication is very much inexpensive. While we are talking to ourselves, we do not have to think that what other will think, or justify the time that this is the correct time or not. If one friend is talking to another friend, or or a student is talking to teacher, first of all you have to think about something that now I will ask, or afterwards I will ask, and teacher is speaking now, so I should not interrupt him now. Or may same thing occurs vice versa. So this is the thing, that inter-process communication. Similarly, while processes are communicating in an operating system, that one is inter-process communication is very tough, whereas inter-thread communication is very much inexpensive in comparison to this inter-process communication. So now Java is a thing where it does not have any support to create different processes. Okay, whereas Java supports the creation of the thread. So now how we can create the threads? We can create thread by two procedure. One is by implementing runnable interface, and by extending the thread class. So now runnable is an interface, therefore we have to implement it, and then there is a thread class, we can extend it. Okay, same program we will see here, but I will not discuss this program elaborately here. I will do it in a lab class. So now again, when there is a lab about this lab, I will discuss it about it. So now first of all we are creating with the help of runnable. So runnable, since runnable is an interface, therefore we have to class new thread implements runnable. Then we are creating thread, then a constructor is present and all those things. So here are some red color things are given. Think that these are all similar codes. Okay, I am not going into the depth of these programs. So now again we are coming to this slide. Here what they have said, here we are creating by extending the thread class, a class, new thread class. By new thread class extends the thread class. Here we are not implementing, since thread is a class itself, we do not have to create the object here also. So I will discuss it later on. So understand that there are two types, we can able to create by two types. You can give a small example like this, and within this you can give ... So in this manner you can say when the question will come, at the same time these program parts are same, since red color is given. When these programs when they ask you that how thread can be implemented, at that time you can say about this one. So now another important part of is the life cycle of thread. Life cycle of thread means, what do you mean by life cycle of thread? Life cycle of thread is that life cycle of thread consists of the steps given below. First it born, and then it ready, and then it starts running, and it may be dead. So stop will come. Otherwise these four steps will come. It may be sleeping, it may be waiting, and it may be suspended, and it may be blocked. So while we are gone from ready to running state, run method is being called, and running to sleeping state, then sleep method is invoked. And at the time sleeping method, sleep interval while for 500 milliseconds or 100 milliseconds, if we make it sleep, when the sleep time expires, it's again come to ready state. Similarly, running, from running it can wait, go to wait. By calling the function wait, it go to waiting state, and then again notify, it becomes again ready. Similarly, it is suspended. and suspended. After being suspended, suspend function call, it being suspended, and again resume function, it being come to the ready position. So again another part, which one is left? Running. From running we can go to the block state, and block after input output request. Input output request means for printing request or any interrupt or anything else. After that request has been completed, it again go to the completion state. Input output to completion, it again go to the ready state. So these all things are used mainly, whatever we will see in the programming, we will see that only from running step to sleeping step, and from back to the ready state. This one we will see in the programming only, and other things will be needed accordingly. So this is the what I want to say about. There may be some faults because I am not a professional about this YouTube video creation. So have a look on it. I think it will be helpful for you. So thanks everyone for watching.